Okay, so today we're going to go through the priority standard alignment process that you guys are going to do on January 8th. So just to give you an idea of how to get here, in your SBL UBD January 8th slides that were shared last week, you're going to find one slide here. So we've got our lunch break slide, and then we've got a slide that says content or grade level work. So after you all go through the UBD work in the morning, which should take you an hour, a little bit more, we would ask that you get your grade level teams going on the priority standard work. So you'll find a link here, elementary priority standards, and Ed is going to take you right to this slideshow here. So you all have access to this. You can make copies of these slides if you'd like to move them around or add some things, or you can just go with it as they are here. So the first thing you might want to do is start with some context for those teachers who weren't here last year, who didn't do the prioritizing with us. So in short, most teams last year, or all teams, got through the ELA prioritizing at elementary. However, the math standards, not all grade levels got through it. So second and third did not select any math for priority, and fourth grade felt that they were not finished with their priority standards. They wanted a little bit more time. What we've also heard from teachers is that they really wanted a check and balance against what was chosen last year, and they wanted to review the priority standards and see how they aligned across grade levels. So that's our context for the day. You might spend a little bit more time there. We also have a slide taken from Stagger. This is what prioritizing is and is not. There are some notes below about this, so kind of clarifying some of those points. And then what is a priority standard? So kind of what's the purpose on priority standards as far as reporting in standards-based grading. So priority standards are those standards that we're all going to choose. We're saying these are the ones that we are going to consistently assess and report on. And we are going to report on them often enough so that students have multiple opportunities to show learning. Okay, so the next slide kind of goes through the procedure. You might move these slides around, but our procedure for the day is going to be to review the priority standards as a team. So look at math first, to check them against some CMAS and achieve the core documents, and then to ask some questions and to go through some work. Okay, so we'll come back to this in a second. So there is a slide with links. If you share these with teachers, or if teachers get to these slides, they can use these links. They could also use our ECSD folder up in the toolbar to get there. So the first slide they're going to spend some time with will be this all elementary priority standards. So this slide, or these sheets, should not be edited. These are not where we're going to do the work, but they do give us an opportunity to see how the alignment works. So if I click on all elementary math priority standards, I've highlighted these red since they weren't selected. These are just all of the standards here. So you can see Kinder, this is what Kinder selected, math for first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Our ideas with prioritizing standards, we're not looking for the numbers to line up straight across. That is not what we're looking to do today. We're looking for what does each grade level need and what should be a priority for them. However, this is a good snapshot of what did grade levels select. So teachers are going to use this to kind of view, and they can see the what each grade level chose. When they're making changes today, they're going to make them in the grade level folder. So they click this link. This is the elementary priority standards. If I was going to change first grade, I would go first grade, math standards. There's 2 tabs on each, or 2 sheets on each one of these. Anything that is got a 1 in the ranking is priority. The important part today is just really to make any changes here in the rank column. If teachers want to use the real process and do all of the scoring, that's fine, but we don't need them to. So if at the end of the day the discussion is that this one is not going to be ranked or is not going to be prioritized, you can just delete the one and it's no longer going to show up as priority. So anything that's priority, let's just mark as a 1. Anything not, you can mark it something else. So that's how we're going to be making changes today. We're going to have some documents that we're going to find in this folder. So vertical alignment tools. So in here we have some CMAS frameworks with Achieve the Core correlations. We have an Achieve the Core where to focus. So I'm going to show you this document first, and I'm going to be looking at it in the slides as well. So if you open this one up, it is sideways, so you can download this and turn the pages. It has all grade levels, K5, and then it has this great document at the end on where to focus. And these are all the same. So it says kindergarten, but it covers K8. And so it's actually going through the major clusters and listing them at the end. So let's get it up right. Okay, so these Achieve the Core documents. This is just a snapshot of the grade 4. You're going to see major, supporting, and additional clusters. They are green, blue, and yellow. 65 to 85% of the class time is what Achieve the Core says should be spent on major clusters. So ideally those will probably line up to our priority standards. The thing that's nice about Achieve the Core or Common Core and this work, Colorado academic standards are taken straight from the Common Core. So you'll see these are the Common Core codes down here. These letters will line up directly to a Colorado standard. They're just going to be in a different order because Colorado did standards 1, 2, 3, 4. So each one of these got assigned to standards 1, 2, 3, or 4. So you'll see some numbers that are different in between, but they are Common Core standards. So you might ask teachers to review the Achieve the Core docs. Just take a look at them really quick. We also have these CMAS frameworks. So these are for grades 3 through 5 because those are the grades that take CMAS. CDE separated standards into major and supporting content. So major content makes up 47 to 48% of the points on CMAS. And what we've done is we've gone through these documents and we've highlighted the Achieve the Core clusters in here. So I'll show you. We'll go grade 3. Okay. So you'll see it says major content. Green, this is a major cluster from Achieve the Core. These units, this is Bridges correlation, so this is for 3rd grade, done by Dana Harrison. So here we have still major content, still major clusters from Achieve the Core. So we have that correlation. Okay, so we have green, 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 major clusters. Okay, we're getting to the supporting content. And now we have different highlighting. So the yellow, that's an additional cluster. Blue, that was a supporting cluster. So these colors line up to the Achieve the Core docs. All right, so this slide goes through the process for how teachers should change priority standards. The procedure that we're going to recommend is that teachers first look at the priority standards that they chose, and then get open those CMAS and Achieve the Core documents, see how our alignment works. Do they align? Do they not? And if not, why? Are we justified in our reasons? So we're not asking that teachers just highlight or just select those that are major clusters. If there's good reason for it, then let's keep the priority standards we have. So after a discussion, let's make any changes to the grade level priority standard documents. And then if there's time and teachers would like to review the ELA priority standards, they may. they do not have to. So our focus today was on math, but if teachers feel like they would like to review the ELA, they can as well. We did put in here, you'll find CMAS ELA frameworks. These are grades 3, I believe they go 3 through 8. So you'll find those here. What these will show is they show key ideas, literary text. So these are going to be 21 to 23 points on CMAS, key ideas, informational text. So you can see how these are going to lay out, and they're going to be consistent across grade levels for the most part. So that is the work for the day. If you have any questions or you need any help as you're preparing for this, please let us know. We're happy to talk to you and coach you through it. And this might look a little different in your room based on how your teachers want to do this work. So please reach out if you need anything or if you need any clarification on this process.